What's up, it's your boys? It's EJ versus the world, and we are doing hot takes today. I got my boy Jovan in the back. I'm gonna link all his shit at the bottom.
Yeah.
He's gonna tell y'all what's hot, tell y'all what's not, and we gonna get into it. Hope you like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me some hot takes so you can be in the next video. But let's get into it. All right, this is from the nigga in the call right now. I'm gonna do his hot take first because I felt like we need to talk about this when I talked to him. He said the Cardi album wasn't enough to justify 5 years. It got bangers, but it's a 6 out of 10.
Yes, bro. Yes, bro. Yes, bro. And not a lot of people, bro. A lot of people saying they should like wait on it, let it simmer. Nah, bro. 5 years of just going hiatus, bro. This shit don't make sense. I'm sorry.
I get where you come from. I don't even think that's a hot take. Like, I understand how Whole Lot of Red was, and it was just kind of like you gotta let it simmer, and it got cool.
Yeah, bro.
Cool.
It simmered, and it was simmered, and it was hot. But this one, nah, bro.
It's not even that. I think the features every feature he had blazed that nigga.
Actually, I can't hold you,
bro. Like Kendrick, we already knew Kendrick won't blaze that nigga.
bro. Honestly, Kendrick gotta be like the most random feature for a Cardi album. You know what I'm saying?
I thought we was gonna get more Uzi than what we did.
That's correct.
Kendrick was on most of the songs. He did a verse. He did the chorus on one. He was in the background on one. And he did a full
evil tween.
Like, bro, I ain't gonna lie. It's just, to me, I think you're generous to me. Honestly, this shit was like a 5.
Exactly, bro. I can't even hold you, bro. This shit was like TikTok music, bro.
Bro, it was like what's it called? The Weeknd. The Weeknd part. I had the Weeknd song. Out of the whole album, this nigga dropped a 30 album. Only got one song. The Weeknd song's the best song to me. And
you know what? Yeah, you're right.
But
bro.
yeah, I don't even think that's a hot take. Y'all can sue me. Nigga.
Okay. Yeah, make sure to let me know what you'll think in the comments.
Yeah.
All right, bro.
It says the next hot take. It says The Weeknd would overtake Drake if he was a rapper.
Bro.
Hell
yes. The fuck? Bro, like, what's called? I was a fan of Drake. Like I rock with his music back in the early 2010s, late 2000s. Bro, The Weeknd clears. I'm sorry. It's his last couple of albums. Yeah, Drake's last couple of albums already say that for him, bro.
Okay.
Bro, how you feel that?
I feel like we already know the type of R&B or whatever music you want to classify The Weeknd in. We already know what The Weeknd can do musically.
Yeah, bro.
But it's just like, to me, if we put both of them in the same situations, I would say, if we put them on, I feel, in my opinion, I'll say it, in my opinion.
It's your opinion.
I think Drake is a better rapper. But you have to think about, you gotta think about his situation. You gotta think about it, bro. Even though that nigga his shit ghost written, understandable. We already know he gets his stuff ghost written. I understand that.
Go ahead.
I feel like pure just rapping styles. I feel like I would side more with Drake just because I've heard it more and I've seen what he can do on certain songs, like the song he did "Seeing Green" with Nicki and Wayne. I think he did good up there. Drake can rap himself.
No, bro. I'm not going to disagree. Drake is versatile.
Yeah.
Drake is versatile. I'm not going to disagree on that. What I am is that he's not going to get cleared by The Weeknd if he was rapper.
If The Weeknd was just a rapper,
Drake is so average at every single genre. Bro.
Okay, just because he's a jack of all trades and he's not good, he's great. Look. I say this: he's a great artist. Drake is a great artist, and you're gonna hear me talk about that later for one of the other hot takes I have.
All right, bro.
But when it comes to solely him being in what genre I feel like he's the best in, I feel like he's the best R&B for him. When he does more of his R&B cuts, he's good.
No, I'm not going to disagree with that. I'm not going to disagree.
But when it comes to rapping, I think rapping is like one of his like least sides. But that's like the same thing with The Weeknd. I think he's a great R&B artist, pop artist, and all that stuff. Mm-hmm. But when his rapping comes out, he can spit. It's just like you can tell it sometimes. I'm not going to discredit The Weeknd.
Yeah.
But like Heartless was a great rapping song and stuff like that. It's just like compared to Drake's spitting stuff, like it's just like,
Okay. I see where you come from, but I'm still sticking with my hot take, bro.
I can take. It's not a. I wouldn't look. The Weeknd can drop a whole rapping album next week.
Bro.
And it's just him spitting. I'm probably going to come back and change my take, but it's just like,
yeah, bro.
Yeah, it's 50-50.
It says this next one's a Drake one. Drake.
Nah, hell, bro.
Drake
they already know how to.
Drake isn't much more of a pop artist than the average mainstream rapper. He's just a better hit maker and isn't as resilient on other people's vocals for hits. Comparing speaking, love the way you lie, Empire State of Mind, Loyalty, Hey Ya, and Heartless are just pop. As Hotline Bling, it shouldn't erase how many lyrical songs Drake has in his catalog.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. This is a tough one, bro. Cause I gotta like really dissect this, bro. I gotta be on my Stephen A. Smith for this one, bro.
Yeah, bro. We need it, bro. We need the NFR podcast, Jovan, bro.
Bro, I'm gonna say this.
Okay.
Drake is very versatile. Like I said, he's very versatile. But pop artist wise, I don't think he's good, bro.
I feel like comparing him to those songs is crazy, though.
Yeah, bro. Because I'll be 100%. He got hits, and most of them are like R&B, and then some of them are pop, bro. The pop songs might have like shot him up with the white population, but he's still yeah, he's definitely like different from mainstream artists. I'll say that. I will say that.
I can understand that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Bro, what you think about that?
What I would say about it is, I think Drake is a wonderful hitmaker. I think he's again, we're gonna talk about a hot take, and I promise you, my take on that's going to be crazy, obviously. But Drake, he's a good artist. I'll say that. Now, comparing him to the best in those genres, you're going to see him lose that situation every time, in my opinion. Like he's a good rapper. He's not better than Kendrick. Not better than Cole.
For real.
Like he's a great R&B artist. He's not better than Brett Fires. He's not better than Party Next Door.
Oh God.
He's not better than Chris Brown. He's a great pop artist. Shit, I think Jack Harlow better than that nigga sometimes.
What the fuck?
Pop artist? What? Look, Jack Harlow be having some hits, bro.
No, bro, because he just came out with what's called, I don't know what it was, but it was like Sorry Miss Jackson.
Yeah, bro. Sorry.
He was like in the front porch,
Bro,
come with the front porch, bro.
He can spit like Harlow's a great. I don't understand hate for Harlow.
Yeah, bro. I don't think there's any hate.
I don't think niggas shouldn't hate Harlow. Harlow's crazy.
Bro.
I think this is a good. Not even a hot take. Drake's at best 6 or 7 out of 10 in like most genres he's in anyway.
Yeah.
He's not like a 10 out of 10 rapping. He's not 10 out of 10.
Like I said, what's called? He's average at every genre, bro. He's average, bro.
Yeah. Modern rap and pop music is just meaningless lyrics. We need deeper lyrics.
Bro, I'm gonna go ahead and disagree on that, bro. Polo G and then that one other artist, bro, shit was straight fire, bro. Can I get an amen? Introverted can't make friends. Pray for better days. Now it's 300K when my day ends, bro. Bro, you cannot tell me that is not lyrical genius right there.
Bro, I'm sorry, bro. But we just gotta say it. I hate when older people say the new rap, new pop. Like when people go like this, it's just bad now. This, that, and the third.
No, it's not, bro.
You're looking in the. If you look at like you gotta think, bro. If you looking, you seeing 6ix9ine 100% of the time. You saying rap is bad, then you're not looking close enough. Like you gotta go. Bro, you gotta think. There's niggas like JID that's spitting. I think he's one of the greats one of the goods right now. Tyler just dropped a 10 out of 10 album, in my opinion.
Yes, bro.
Like there's still musical genius out here. You just if you look at the surface, it's gonna be bad.
Yes, bro.
If you look at the surface, you can be quick to look at little RT spitting, and it's not good.
Motherfucking Baby Kia and Miles, bro.
Like obviously, you're gonna look at it and be like, oh my god, it's so bad, but you're not looking at it. We still got Cole spitting at a high level. We still got Kendrick spitting at a high level.
Bro, they listening, but are they hearing it, bro?
There you go, like like niggas ain't understanding where we can take these things. Like
actually, bro.
Obviously, older rap is great. Like me personally, I'll talk about my top 5 sometimes when
bro.
You get things going on some other projects. Can't say nothing. But I think people looking at it from the wrong way, just like how people talk about basketball.
Yeah, man.
Oh yeah, bad take. That's just something.
Bro, yeah, that's a bad take. Yeah,
that was an nasty ass take. All right, this one it says Pac and Biggie are equals when it comes to technological abilities and multis. Look up their actual rhyme schemes and tell me I'm lying. Biggie's just had a smoother and almost musical flow that made even his simple bars sound complex, whereas Pac has more of a poetic / preacher type voice, like Scarface, then drew more attention to his emotions than his rhymes. I think I'm gonna sound like a dickhead. The old heads gonna smoke me for this one.
Old niggas, bro.
Biggie's not in my top 5, so I'm gonna sit here and start with that.
I don't need to deliberate. Hang that nigga now. I got the rope right here.
Okay. Shit. Okay.
Pac is. I think Pac stuff is like to me was great because his stuff when he's in that flow, his shit, he's hitting shit that you don't even know you can say in that situation.
Bro,
like people like to say, "Oh, Biggie this, Biggie that," and it's just like to me, it's like you gotta listen. You gotta sit down.
Bro, you gotta sit down and analyze the situation.
Like for real, like what you do to Wayne and M stuff, you gotta sit down and actually you gotta hone in on the lyrics, the Pac shit.
Yeah, bro, you gotta be like a nigga who's deciphering Kendrick Lamar lyrics, bro.
Yeah, like for y'all youngins,
shut your old ass up.
But like Pac, you gotta like. That's why Pac is higher on my list than Biggie because it's like Pac shit was just kind of like a feeling. Like he said the emotions in it, but like that's the thing. Music's supposed to convey emotions and stuff like that. Pac is a great lyricist. He's a great poet and stuff like that. And all them old heads, they'd be like, Pac wasn't a rapper. He was a poet. Well, nigga, this poet spitting, nigga.
Bro, nigga, that's poetry, nigga.
Like rap's supposed to be poetry, nigga.
Well, I can't hold you.
I think this take. I don't really rock. It's not a bad take, but me personally, I don't.
Bro, I'm sorry. I absolutely have to do this, bro. They're the same, bro. I'm sorry. Bro, like straight up, listening to both their songs, they have a different style. Like they have a different style, a different way of saying shit.
Yeah.
If we break this down, they're saying the same shit. That's it. They're saying the same shit, and the rhyme schemes are the same, bro. Basically, bro. Right. Except I can definitively say that Tupac was smoother with it, but still. But they got the same rhyme scheme, bro. They same person, same rhyme scheme.
Listen to staring through the rear view by Tupac. I'm trying to tell you, bro. Some of that, like people don't like to listen to this posthumous shit, but bro, Tupac was spitting on some shit. You gotta listen to the deep cut Tupac shit, and then you gotta listen to the deep cut Biggie shit. I'm not gonna say that I don't.
What?
again,
No, you're right. You're right. You're
my
right.
last one. This is the one that I feel like is the hottest today, and I feel like J. Cole does not belong in the same conversation as Kendrick. Kendrick is clearly on an entirely other level artistically. Cole is extremely talented, but it is not fair comparison, in my opinion. That's what somebody said.
You know what?
Can I start?
You go ahead. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Niggas gonna hate me for this. I know I got some Kendrick fans in my shit.
What the fuck you about to say, bro?
I think Cole's a better rapper.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
I think Cole's the better rapper. Now, niggas gonna kill me. Niggas gonna kill me. Niggas gonna kill me. Listen. Let me speak.
Okay. Okay. No. Okay. All right.
The least you can do is let me speak before you kill me. Niggas put Drake and Kendrick in the same level. And I don't even Drake and me is like the worst out of the top three.
Bro, yes, bro.
Drake is a very versatile artist, but compared to Cole and Kendrick, they're not even comparable.
Bro, I'm
With that all
not
being
even
said,
sure Drake is even in the top three.
with
But
that
yeah.
all being said, to me, I feel like Kendrick is a great artist, and I'm not going to say he's not.
Yeah.
But Cole shit. If you give Cole Metro Boomin, you give Cole. It don't matter what beat he's on. Y'all can say Slippery.
Bro.
Y'all can say Grippy was a bad, like Grippy all this, but you can look at Kendrick shit. He has Bitch I'm in the Club.
Bro,
Y'all niggas ain't listen to Bitch I'm in the Club, so y'all gonna listen to it. So if y'all gonna come at him for Grippy, listen to Bitch I'm in the Club, then come back to me. But you gotta look at it. Johnny P's Caddy. That shit.
Nah, bro.
Cole spitting. You can listen to one of his R&B songs. Listen to shit he did with Miguel.
He's different.
You said what?
Bro, what I can say is that J. Cole, bro, he's like one of the top two. But over Kendrick, I can't say that. I can't say that, bro. I can't say that.
You're not supposed to say that. I'm going to, bro.
Bro.
Kendrick's the hot ham, bro. But tell me, bro. I'm trying to tell y'all can say what y'all want. But my actual take, let me stop being funny. I think Cole is a step above Kendrick when it comes to rapping. If you break it down, this is how I'm gonna break it down. Kendrick's a great artist. Kendrick's a great artist. Cole's a great
you said Kendrick's a great artist? Cole is a great. Kendrick. Wait, you said Kendrick is a good artist.
I said Kendrick's a great artist. Cole's a great artist. Then I decide. This is how I dissect it. J. Cole, in my opinion, has better flows. Y'all can get y'all.
You said J. Cole had better flows.
J. Cole has better flows. Kendrick's a better storyteller. I give him that.
You know what? I can't disagree on that. I can't disagree.
Lyrically, I think Cole breaks his stuff down more lyrically. I think he can. I feel like Cole is more versatile in that, right?
Yeah, bro. Bro. You know what? J. Cole, I'm gonna say what you said. J. Cole is a good producer, but Kendrick is better at everything else.
Oh my god,
bro! I can't, bro. When I tell you, we got real niggas deciphering what the fuck Kendrick Lamar is saying, bro. J. Cole, bro, is up front with it, bro. He's not like that lyrical like master. I don't know what to say. I don't know how to say it.
You don't think he's that
not like
high lyrical,
bro? I don't think he's like that high lyrical, bro. Because this nigga can make a triple double entendre, bro. Talking about Kendrick here.
Cole can too,
bro. We talk about triple doubles, no, bro.
We can debate this for a million years, and people where people's not gonna come jump on this side. I understand that, but in my opinion, look, and I'm gonna have to put this in the beginning of the video. This is our opinions. Y'all have your opinions. We have ours. Exactly. Put your hot takes in the comments so we can talk about them next time.
Yeah, put it down below.
Put them down below. Bring them to the forefront so we can talk about it. But my take is, I feel like you'll see me striving towards a J. Cole song more than I come to a Kendrick song.
Bro, that's you know what? Because I'll go towards more Kendrick songs than J. Cole. So, yeah, bro.
So it's not. I can't argue this nigga out of the hole he in. He ain't gonna give you.
No, bro.
But me personally, the shit he did with Miguel, that shit fire.
Bro.
Johnny P's Caddy. We all know that was
But,
verse of
bro,
the year
but
to me.
Kendrick Lamar-
That was verse
Kendrick
year.
Lamar and the Queen Bee.
Oh
Kendrick
my
Lamar
God.
and the Queen Bee. Bro, you can't get better than that, bro. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Kendrick got
I
Jay-Z
absolutely
and
have
Beyonce
to.
on speed dial, nigga. Ooh.
Absolutely have to.
Let's get into the hot takes we have. My first hot take. I told this nigga the hot take before we got into it a few days ago. I told him. I said, in my opinion, my first hot take. I think Tory Lanez is on the top 5 list of most versatile artists.
Bro, I can't even complain with you right there. Because, bro, Tory Lanez, bro, straight up, Tory Lanez got heat in every single category.
Like, he can spit.
Bro.
And y'all can say it. What's it called? Y'all can say what y'all want. Tory Lanez, he can spit, he can freestyle, he can do R&B. He just made He just made an 80s sounding album a few years ago. He dropped I feel like he got a few skips in his new album, but that's a jail album.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, but that's a jail album. Yeah.
That nigga's putting up numbers on a jail album?
Exactly, bro. Bro, this shit better than R. Kelly's, bro.
That nigga Kelly said he made 27 albums. Kelly said, bro, y'all gonna listen to this shit, nigga.
Bro, y'all go listen to this shit and pay my bail.
When I get out of this shit, nigga, just know no realist nigga back.
Bro, you gonna spin back from Megan's second foot, bro.
Bro, look, in my opinion, y'all can say what y'all want. Tory Lanez is a great artist.
Bro, yeah, straight up, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Alone at prom night had me in a chokehold, bro.
Bro,
listening to The Color Violet, bro. The live performance shit. That
nigga live performance is so good. Bro. And this is just the intro.
Bro,
oh my God, this nigga. Even though his R&B shit's like untouchable, that nigga can spit. You hear that nigga sing and shit. The nigga doesn't need auto tune. But if he needs to, he uses it.
Bro, if he needs it, he'll use it.
But Tory's like that.
You know what? Yeah, bro.
All
right. Let me get into my hot take, bro. This is gonna be a real hot take to end off the video, bro. It's gonna be a real one.
Okay.
Bro,
I'm listening.
We can separate the art from the artist, bro. Yeah, I talked to you about this earlier, bro. We talked about this earlier, bro.
I know.
We can separate R. Kelly from his music, bro.
Look, and the reason why I'm gonna say that's not a hot take, because I just said something about Tory Lanez.
Bro, you said, bro, no, but he ain't do nothing wrong for real.
Hey, bro, free money,
bro, that was allegations, bro.
Look, they didn't see no bull in that, bro. When it hit, bro. I can say what y'all want. Free my nigga Tory. Hashtag free my nigga Tory.
Exactly. Free my nigga Tory, bro. but bro.
I think.
Bro, these are allegations, bro.
I think people. I don't understand it. Me personally, I don't care what y'all say. Y'all can go to any black person party. You're gonna hear "Step in the Name of Love." You're gonna hear
exactly, bro. Bro. You go to every single cookout, bro. You're gonna hear "Step in the Name of Love," bro.
Like, bro, I understand this nigga. There's some dirt bags. Let's be for real here. But like, them musically, like R. Kelly, as much as we hate it, is one of the best R&B artists ever.
Bro, exactly. Bro,
we can hate the nigga all we want, but that nigga musically,
R. Kelly is, if not the best, R&B artist, bro.
See, like musically, that nigga's great. There's no getting past it. You can ask your grandma, your mama, whoever was alive during that time. That nigga was great. We can't hate on it.
Exactly.
But we can hate on that nigga morally.
Bro. Yeah, we can't hate on that nigga morally. Like just like Kanye, bro.
Nah, Kanye off the deep end, bro. I don't know what the nigga got going on.
Bro, I'm not, bro.
I don't care what anybody say. You can keep saying.
I still bump to Through the Wire, bro.
I still bump Kanye. Kanye's still in my rotations, but it's old Kanye.
Exactly.
That nigga new shit.
That's old Kanye, bro. I miss the old Kanye.
Like, bro.
They put the old Kanye.
That nigga.
Top of the soul Kanye, bro.
That nigga Kanye, he's crazy. Don't get me wrong. That nigga
bro, that nigga crazy. Bro,
that nigga's literally crazy now.
Bro, he go crazy, but he went crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Bro.
Like I give Kanye the pass, but nigga, he keeps talking about that one what's it called it? That
Bro.
one mushroom. That's a mushroom. That one mustache guy.
One mustache. What the fuck?
He keeps talking about that one mustache guy. I can't say on YouTube, but he's him musically. He made Graduation, but him,
Bro.
I can't use that when he says the stuff he says now.
Bro, yeah, bro, we can't use that argument no more, bro. He defamed that on Twitter.
Boy, shit.
Bro, Twitter ass, whatever you call it, bro.
Boy, on Twitter, showing his ass.
Bro. No, bro.
Showing more ass than what his girl did on the Grammys. That's it for today, y'all. I hope y'all like, comment, subscribe, fuck with the video. Tell me y'all hot takes down below. Y'all go hit my nigga Jovan up in the fucking bottom. All his shit's gonna be under there.
Oh yeah, that kid Jamon right there.
Tell me how much y'all like the video. Tell your bitch come down here. I'm pulling up there her crib, shirtless. She seen straight belly. But
Yo, what the fuck?
love y'all boys. Peace.